What's going on, everybody? It's Wackerz217 here, and today we have a bit of a different video for you guys. For those of you who know, I've been streaming on TikTok for a few good weeks now. I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart and a lot of Mario Kart mods, and you guys have really been enjoying that, and I really do appreciate it, all the support and everything, but I noticed a lot of people have been asking me, hey, how do you play Mario Kart on your PC? Or, hey, how do you download this mod? And da-da-da-da. So it hit me today. I was like, you know what? Normally I point people to YouTube for tutorials. Why don't I make a tutorial of my own? Then, everyone who wants to know how to do it, they could just stick with me and I'll show them the ropes. So that is exactly what we are doing today. Today we are going to be installing Mario Kart Double Dash PLUS. That's right. We're going back to good old Double Dash. One of my favorite Mario Karts and one of the most underrated. But anyways, before we get started, there are a few things that you guys are going to need. First off, you're going to need Dolphin Emulator. You see my little cursor right here hovering over the Dolphin? That is Dolphin Emulator. That is what you are going to use to play really any Nintendo game on PC. It's just the best. I don't know if there are any others. This is the only one I know of. And this is the only one I've ever used. But yeah, you're going to need that. And if you don't already have Dolphin set up, eventually I am going to make a tutorial video for that as well. But if you already have it, then good for you. If you don't, then I would direct you to one of the other videos out there that will show you how to set it up. Maybe I'll link one in my description. I don't know. But anyways, you're going to need this, and you're going to need an actual ROM of Mario Kart Double Dash. And if you see right here, if I go in my file explorer here, the Dolphin, here's my Double Dash right here. Here's my ROM that I pulled straight out of my Wii, or straight out of my Double Dash disc, and I put it on here. Unfortunately, I can't actually show you guys how to do that, because that's kind of like not, I'm not going to say not legal, but you know, I can't show that on YouTube. But anyways, I have my own ROM right here. And what I'm going to do is, just to keep everything nice and organized, I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to title it Double Dash Plus. There we go. Oh, wait. Shoot. I misspelled plus. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now, the very first thing that I am going to do is... What the... But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my file explorer. Back to my file explorer. I'm going to go back to my Double Dash. I am going to copy it. Copy. And then I am going to paste it in there. As you can see, my good old little Double Dash ROM is right there. Now, the next thing we're going to need are the actual mod files. Okay, so if you click the link down in the description below, it will take you to this custom Mario Kart Double Dash wiki. And here is where you will find all the information pertaining to this mod, including all the tracks, all the change notes, and all the download links. Also, did I forget to mention that this mod has 200cc standard. And might I say, it is actually really fun on Double Dash. But anyways, So, if you go over here to the right on the download tab, there will be an NTSC download and a PAL download. Now, if you have the North American version of the game, you will need the NTSC download. Now, if you have the European download, you will need the PAL download. I have the North American version of the game, so I will be getting the NTSC download. And it will take us to a mega file. Go to download. Click download as a zip file. And it will start doing its thing right here. And once it is finished, you will have right here Mario Kart Double Dash PLUS version 3.3 NTSC. So next, if we go back to the wiki page, you will go down here to the little extras tab and you will get the expansion pack. Now, what is in the expansion pack, you may ask? Let me scroll down and find it. There we go. Just the stereo music. Because for some reason, the stereo music doesn't actually work on the original hardware. But since we are using Dolphin, it will be just fine. So we will hit expansion pack, take us back to a mega file, hit download, download as zip again, and it will continue to do its thing. Alright, and once that is all finished, we are going to go back to our file explorer. We're going to go to our downloads. That's where I downloaded mine to, and you will see both the files that we just downloaded right here. We are going to copy both of them, and we are going to move them straight into our Double Dash Plus file. And here we go. You will see them all right here. Now, we are going to extract them both to this same file, so they will all be here. Usually takes just about a second, and then there we go. And then we can delete these two, keep things simple, and there we go. So now we have our game ROM, we have our mod itself, and then we have the expansion pack. So the next thing we are going to need is Pi ISO tools. And this is a Python library that works with GameCube ISOs. So click the link in the description down below, probably the second one, and it will take you to this little GitHub page. And right down here, you'll see Pi ISO tools win64.exe. You're going to click that, save it to where is it? Save it to your Double Dash folder and save. And there we go. Downloads just like that. Lickety split. Okay, so a little bit of a recap. We have the mod files right here, MKDD Plus expansion pack, and the MKDD Plus version 3.3 NTSC. We also have our game ROM, and we have Pi ISO tools right here. So we should have 4 things in our file right now. Okay, so the next step that we are going to take is we are going to open Pi ISO tools. And of course, Windows is going to pop up with this. It's going to say malicious file. It's really not. Just click more info and hit run. Anyway, trust me guys, it is not going to hack your computer. I promise. And Pi ISO tools will open just like so. So you are going to go to File. You are going to open ISO. You're going to navigate to your Double Dash folder, which is right here, and select your ISO. And you're going to open it up, and it should look a lot like this. You'll know it worked because all the information got filled out. See, it's going to say Mario Kart Double Dash. It's going to have the little banner right here. And it's going to have the root. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here where it says File System. We're going to go to Root. Right-click on Root. And we're going to hit Extract ISO 2. And then we're going to go back to our Double Dash Plus folder again. Going to hit select folder. And it should be really quick. It's going to say job complete. Okay, so once you have done all of that, your file should look like this. It's going to have this little root folder right here. Now, what we are going to do next is that we are going to open two file explorers side by side to make this more simple. They are both going to be open to your Double Dash Plus folder. I'm going to have the root open on the left side, and I'm going to have the mod pack itself open on the right. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to copy the files and systems files. You're going to drag them over here to the root folder and drop them in. And it'll ask you if you want to remove or copy the files in this destination. You're just going to hit replace files in this destination, and it's going to do its thing. And there you go. Now, once you've done that, we are going to go into the file section of the root folder, and we're going to want to delete some files from here. Now, make sure you don't delete the wrong ones, because it can mess a lot of stuff up and you're going to have to start all over again. So, the files we want are course. Now, keep in mind, these are going to... Some of these have numbers after them. We don't want the ones with numbers after them. We just want course right here. Oops. Come on now. There we go. Delete course. Course name right here. Movie, which is right underneath it. Can I delete this, please? Thank you. There we go. Movie, and then finally, staff ghosts, which is right here. Now, let me remind y'all. It's course name, movie, and staff ghosts. Those are the only files that we're deleting. Next step is we are going to be installing the expansion pack. So we're going to go back over here. We're going to open up our expansion pack. We see the files file, and we are going to do, once again, drag the file right on over here and replace files in this destination once again. And it will do its thing. Now, you guys can close File Explorer, because we're not going to need it anymore, or at least for right now. And you can go back to PyISO Tools. Alright, so once we're back to PyISO Tools, we are going to click File, Open Root, and we're going to go to our Double Dash Plus folder, and we're going to select the root folder. And once we're actually in our root folder, we can actually change the banner for the game. For those of you who know, on Dolphin, you can actually have like little banners for the game, and you can actually change this one for the mod. We hit import, go back to Double Dash Plus, go to the mod folder, and just keep clicking until you get to the actual banner, which is right here, banner.png. Select that, hit open, and there you go. So once you do that, you're going to click Save Changes. Go say Job Complete. And then, finally, we are just going to build our ISO. So we are going to go to File. File. Go to Build. Go back, once again, to our Double Dash folder. And you guys can call it whatever you want. Obviously, I'm just going to call it Double Dash Plus. There we go. And save. And it's going to build it. It's going to be very quick, as you can see right here at the bottom. And boom, it's going to say job complete. Now, all there's left to do is close PyISO Tools, we're going to go right on over to Dolphin. And we are just going to link our ISO to Dolphin. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Config, go to Paths. I already had mine on here earlier, so I'm just going to remove that. And we are going to hit Add. And then we're going to find your Double Dash Plus folder, select folder, and there we go. Now, for some reason, when I do this, it pops up with, like, 4 versions of Double Dash. You can easily delete 2 of them. I honestly don't know why it does that. But, you can remove them. Yes, here we go. You can remove them. Because you only need 1. And you don't want to confuse yourself. But, yeah, here you go. Mario Kart Double Dash Plus. There you go. Open it. It's going to open up just like normal Double Dash. And there you go. Good old Mario Kart Double Dash Plus. This is actually such a fun mod. And I'm going to showcase it a little for you guys right here. So, as y'all can see, the title screen is all changed. It looks cool. You go in, do single player, Grand Prix. As you can see, 200cc right here. In fact, you know what we're going to do, 200cc. Of course, we have all the same characters. I don't know if it's going to have my same save. Ah, it does. Okay, good. Good. My saves are all here. And if you get to the cup section, as you can see at the top, right next to where it says select cup, you can either hit X or Y, and you can cycle through different custom cups, all with their own custom tracks assigned to them. It is really cool. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do one little race for you guys, and then that'll be it. But yeah, guys, that is how you download and install Mario Kart Double Dash Plus. Now you guys can play custom tracks to your heart's content on one of the best Mario Kart games out there. Honestly, this game is so underrated. And the fact that there's actually custom tracks for it now, it's just so awesome. As you can see, we got Mario Circuit from the 3DS. I always love this course. This is a very fun one to play. And a lot of these courses, I will say, are even funner to drive on Double Dash. I don't know what it is about Double Dash's mechanics, but they are so fun. Maybe it's the drifting. It is really satisfying to drift in this game. Oh boy, there's red! Woo! Yeah, that's the one thing that I don't like about this game. The fact that you can't look behind you to see when some's coming. There's only little indicators. And also, as you guys can see, 200cc on this game is very fast. Like, I am miles away from the other CPUs. In fact, I'm getting ready to pass Wario and Waluigi who are in... Oh, okay, never mind. Actually, wait, maybe I still can? Nah, no, I can't. They're already past the line. But yeah, 200cc makes you very fast. And there we go. That was our race on Mario Kart Double Dash Plus. Alright, everybody, so that was my tutorial on how to download Mario Kart Double Dash Plus on Dolphin. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helped you guys out a lot. I know that there's not a lot of tutorials out there on how to do this. So if you guys wanted to get this for yourselves, now you have a nice little guide on how to do it. And let me know if there are any other Mario Kart mods that you want to find out how to download for yourselves. I can do CTGP, I can do Retro Rewind, I can do a bunch of them. So just let me know if if you guys have any questions. Also, if you have any questions about this video in particular, if I skipped something or if I didn't explain something well, just let me know in the comments, and I will try to help y'all out the best I can. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Wackerz, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Been gotta chase me. We go ahead, I'm being so feisty. Don't really care, really want if they like me. We